Hi grades 3, today we are looking at pages 147 in your math workbook. We are looking at review 8. So we are looking at questions 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let's get started. And we are looking at our time question. The first question is related to time. So I'm going to read it for us and then we'll do it together. Melissa started a painting at 2:15 p.m. She completed the picture at 6:05 p.m. She took blank hours and blank minutes to paint the picture. So how many hours did she take? So we know that from 2:15 to 3:15, I'm going to move my hour hand. That is 60 minutes because the minute hand went all the way around and came back to 3. That gives me 1 hour because that's 60 minutes. Now, if I moved my clock from 2:15 to 3:15, that gave me 1 hour. What if I moved my clock from 3:15 to 4:15? How many minutes is that? 60 minutes. That is another hour, so 2 hours. Let's move our clock from 4:15 to 5:15. That gives me 60 minutes, and that is 3 hours. I cannot move my clock to 6:15 because that is not when she ended her painting. So let's keep our clock at 5:15, and let's go and see 6:05. So far we have 3 hours. Okay, so I'm going to move my minute hand so that it's going to be at 6:05. So far we have 3 hours. Then I have all the way 5:20, 5:25, 5:30, 5:35, 5:40, 5:45, 5:50, 5:55, 6, because I'm just going to change my hours, 6, and 6:05. So how many minutes was that? All the way from 2:15. So we had 3 hours so far. So let's count when we moved our hands. So we got all the way here, right? But we still need to count. So we moved our minute hand from 3, and it was 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that means we have 3 hours and 50 minutes, and that's how long Melissa took to complete her painting, okay? So 3 hours and 50 minutes. Let's go to the next question. Next question is, blank is 45 minutes before 12:20. Let's move our clock to 12:20. There we go, 12:20. Okay, let's move our minute hand 45 minutes back. So it would be 5, because remember each minute, each number is 5 minutes apart. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait a second, I'm crossing 12. So my hour should also go back because we are going back. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So what time should our clock show? So 45 minutes before 12:20 is 11:35. So let's go ahead and let's write down 11:35. Okay, so for this question, it's 11:35. Now let's go ahead and let's look at find the area and perimeter of each figure. Again, as we've been learning, area is, you're going to see how much space is each square taking, or each image, or each picture, or each figure, right? So let's go ahead and count our area. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We write down 11. Okay, So area of this picture, of this image, is 11. Then we have to look at the perimeter, and that is basically counting all sides, and each side is 1 centimeter. So that means you have to count the top side, the bottom sides, and left and right. So let's go ahead and count our sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 at the top, right? Let's count our bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 at the top and 4 at the bottom. 4 and 4 gives us 8. Now let's look at our sides. So our side is, so far we have 4 at the top, 4 at the bottom. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we counted all of our sides. Okay, top, bottom, left, right. So our perimeter is 16. Okay, so our area is 11, perimeter is 16. Let's go to this figure. So our area would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I write 7 for my area. Now I need to go ahead and count my perimeter, which is all of the sides that I see. So let's go ahead. Do you see this 1 meter, 1 meter? We are counting this side as well as the top, okay? So let's go ahead and let's count our bottom first. So we have, so far, let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 for the bottom. Let's look at our top. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 top and 4 bottom. Let's look at our sides now, okay? So 1, 2, 3 on this side. Then we have 1, 2, 3 on this side. So we had 4 top, 4 bottom. That was 8. Then we had 9, 10, 11 on this side and 3 on this side, which gives us 14. Okay, so 8 and 6, that is 14. So my perimeter is 14. Let's go to the bottom questions. Now, how do we look at our perimeter? Remember, we are counting all of our sides. We had the same question in our math assessment as well. Okay, so I want you to go ahead. You are going to add 7 and 10 and 13 and 5. So let's go ahead and let's do 13 and 7 first. So 13 plus 7 gives me 20, right? 13 and 7 gives me 20. Then go ahead. Now we know that I have 13 and 7, that's giving me 20. Let's add 10 to our 20. So 10 plus 20 gives me 30, right? So I have 30 so far. Then I have to add this side as well. So 30 plus 5 gives me 35. So the perimeter, this shape is 35 meter. Let's go ahead and let's do this one. Okay, so we have, let's look at 12 and 8. 12 and 8 gives us 20, right? Let's add into our 20, so we got 12 and 8 covered. Into our 20, let's add 10. So 20 plus 10 gives us 30. 30 plus 4 gives us 34. 34 plus 2 gives us 36. So the perimeter of this shape is 36 meter. Okay, so that is our lesson for Wednesday, and I hope you did well, and I will see you tomorrow.